Alright, so it's Wednesday, which means issue 1 reviews, and we're going to start off this week with Batman Eternal. Issue number 1, cover price $2.99, which isn't bad, but the fact that it is a weekly series for 1 year does kind of add up a lot if you get every issue. I haven't decided if I'm going to try and get every issue. I kind of want to, but at the same time that's a lot of money and I could just buy it and trade. But the first page here makes me want to at least read the end for sure. Which I'm not going to show you the first page because the first page is probably one of the best things. But it's kind of like shows the end of the... kind of shows where everything looks like it's going to end. So, yeah. The issue starts off with this guy here who is new. His name is Bard. Jason Bard. And he is a new cop in Gotham hired by... Commissioner Gordon. And here we have, Bullock kind of greeting him as he arrives, and the reason Jim isn't greeting him is because he's in the middle of a kind of like a firefight with the pig guy. I forgot his name, Piggy or something like that. Professor Pig or yeah, Professor Pig, P-Y-G, not P-I-G, but this dude right here. So our first bad guy in Batman Eternal is a little big guy. So, yeah, that's pretty much the premise of the first issue. Jim kind of does something, I'm not saying bad, it was something bad, but it's not like it was really his fault. Just something happens where he gets blamed for it. And it's basically the storyline. I'm pretty sure most of us already knew, or some of us knew, it's going to be a Jim Gordon storyline at first. If you've been reading the news and everything for it, here's Batman in one of his other suits because apparently his regular suit was being eaten through by the pig's acid thing. Yeah, so like I said, more stuff happens later, and it's just it's pretty good. It's interesting. The art is decent. I like it. What I want to say, let's see. Well, there's a pretty cool picture right there, but I don't know. I guess I'm not a big fan of Jim Gordon. I'm not saying I don't like him at all, but I'm saying that I'm not like a huge fan. So it's not like something that interests me as much story-wise, but I do kind of at least want to stick with the first arc and see where the next arc goes. What I really want, funny enough, is what's in the ad, Future's End, which starts in, I want to say, okay, no, right there, May. So in next month, and it's another weekly thing. I believe it's for a year. It's going to show the future of the New 52. The reason I want this is because it has Batman Beyond, and it's his first mainstream appearance into the DC universe, which I think is going to be freaking awesome. And I know there's a review for Batman Eternal, but I can't let that go that ad was in there, and I'm like, I can't wait, because I'm hoping it is Terry McGinnis, because if they put somebody else in that mask, I'm gonna be annoyed and be like, that's not Batman Beyond, or for the other people, Batman of the future. I think that's what they called him everywhere aside from the US, but I could be wrong. Maybe Canada, who knows? I don't live in Canada. If you live in Canada and you know, you could go ahead and leave a comment. But anyways, yeah, the art was good. The beginning of it, the first page was really good, and I know why they did it. Aside from it's a good way to tell a story, it is a good way to be like, hey, keep reading and you'll see, because at the very end, it kind of goes back to that first page. And, yeah, Batman Eternal, $2.99. A few things. As a jumping on point for somebody who wants to get into Batman, I'm not saying I wouldn't recommend this, but especially this arc is more of a Jim Gordon arc. And that's what Batman Eternal is supposed to be. It's supposed to explore different characters, so it's not always going to be Batman. Sometimes it's going to be a Barbara Gordon, Batgirl story, or maybe a Red Hood story, a Robin story. So and the fact that it's like a once a week thing for $2.99 probably isn't good, especially for new people to Batman. So what I would recommend is just read the New 52 line, starting with Volume 1, Court of Owls. It was really good. If you want to backtrack from there to things like, what is it, Batman Year 1, The Man Who Laughs, and all that, classic stuff. You could, even though some of it technically isn't canon to the New 52 anymore since 0 years out. They're still really good to read. And yeah, that's my review for Batman Eternal. I'll give it a 4 out of 5 squirrels, just because I'm not a big fan of Jim Gordon. Though if you are, you probably will enjoy this pretty good. Like I said, $2.99, not bad, but the fact that it is weekly for a year will add up. So this is really a tough decision. Like I said, I'll probably keep up with it for at least this story arc, and I'll see where it goes. But anyways, that's my review, and thank you for watching. You know, don't forget to hit the like button if you like the review, a comment if you have any questions or anything like that, and subscribe, because that is awesome. And yeah, alright, well, thanks for watching, and goodbye.